Hi guys, this is Erika at Create Your Future. I'm one of the coaches here on staff, and today I wanted to share a wonderful success story from one of my clients. And yeah, I'm really proud of her, very happy for her, and she really wants to share her story to let everyone know that if you are in a similar situation, you can do it too, right? Okay, let's start with her letter that she wrote to us. And she says, Hi, Erica, and everyone at Create Your Future. I've been listening to a lot of success stories lately, and I wanted to share mine. My SP is my husband, and we have been living apart for 4.5 years. Married for 29. I know I'm old, but I hope you young people can learn something from my age and experience. I spent a lot of time working on myself, my self concept, and learning how to feel I was enough. I actually trained as a life coach. I'm already a psychiatrist and learned so many new things. I wasn't in a rush. I realized that when my husband decided to move home, I wanted our relationship to be more amazing than ever. After I did all this stuff, I saw some movement, but then it stopped again. I started questioning myself and my blocks. Erica helped me develop a list of affirmations. My long term goal, of course, was for my husband to move home. My interim goal was that we would start communicating a lot. I had affirmations like SP loves me the way that I am, SP is just a reflection of me, SP knows that he is welcome at home, SP is committed to me. Isn't it wonderful now that SP is communicating with me constantly? Isn't it wonderful that I am a priority in SP's life? Recently, I changed my daily affirmation to SP wants to talk to me all the time, just like he did when we were dating. He wants to hear my voice and my thoughts every day. I consciously made this affirmation a few times, but I've been so busy with work that I really did not give it a ton of attention. And truthfully, I'm not sure I believed it. This morning, I kept hitting snooze, another pandemic trick, shower at night so you can sleep later in the morning, when my son came into my room and said, Dad texted you. I looked at my phone with blurry eyes and saw, Hi. Then I saw, Sleeping? I texted back, Not anymore, lol. And then he started by telling me about a health concern he's having. He's living in another country, not one of our original countries, and he is really worried. Uh, while I was brushing my teeth, he called me. I swear the automatic cycle on the toothbrush never lasted so long. I just turned it off. I'll have to brush extra tonight. And we talked for half an hour. I had to start work or we would have kept talking. But here's the thing. He said these things. I knew you would give me good advice. Remember where we lived in X place and we saw that TV show? What do you think I should do? Etc. When I said I had to go, he kept talking and I said how good it was to talk to him and said yes, it was. I said, "You can call me." He said, "Yes, it's so good now. Before I didn't want to talk because we always used to fight." I said, "I have nothing to fight about." And he said, "Me neither." He said he will call me soon and how good it is that we can talk now. What a beautiful family we have together and how he knows he can rely on me. I used to think that a success story was only when the guy came home begging for you to take him back, but I see that I am having so much success doing it slowly, sticking to my mental diet and my food diet, working hard on myself, and becoming the person he first fell in love with, but better if 31 years older. The other day, I heard a success story about someone who waited not one, not two, up to 6 months for her SP to manifest. Friends, I have been living apart from my husband for 4.5 years. If this is not true love and true commitment, I don't know what is. If you really love someone, really love them, not just feel like you want them or need them, the relationships will manifest when the time is right. Thank you so much, Erika, for believing in me and helping me formulate my thoughts and intentions. I will be scheduling another appointment to help plan my next step. You guys are all so amazing. Oh, no, she's amazing. So yeah, really happy for her. If she could do it, you can do it too. Always use someone else's story to really believe and affirm. If she was able to do it, I can do it too, because this is a universal law, and if it worked for one person, it works for everyone. I wrote some notes here out of her story, and she said something super important. Your self-concept, right? She was reminding herself to tell herself, I am good enough, right? So if we are the center of our universe, our self-concept is super important. Me as the center of my universe, if I am good enough, everyone around me will reflect that back to me, that I am good enough, right? Another example, I am loved, I am safe and secure, I am cherished, I am respected, right? If I am the center of my universe and everyone is being pushed out, they will reflect back to me that love, the safety, the commitment, whatever it is that I say that I am, right? Because who we say we are, we become. And yeah, I gave her a bunch of other affirmations for self-concept. Besides, I am good enough, is I am chosen, I am loved, I am desired, I am respected, I am valued, etc. Something else that I wrote here is she mentioned that she had movement and then it stopped. Let's remember that do not react to the 3D, because the 3D is just the old story manifested out, right? So just look at it and say, okay, interesting, I manifested that, but that's not me anymore, right? The work is to look at that 3D, and if you, whatever it is you're seeing in the 3 that you don't like, for example, if that person is still rejecting you, right? The work and the now moment in your mind is to say, no, I am chosen, I am prioritized. The old me was rejected, but the new me is chosen, love, desire, right? And because if we react to that 3D, our thoughts are on the 3D, we will keep manifesting the same thing that we don't want. So just look at the 3D for what it is. It's just an old story that was manifested. And yeah, so you have to occupy your mind with the new story, right? That's the work that we have to do. The only thing we have is the now moment. That's where the power is. That now moment is eternal, right? Every now moment. And so every now moment, I make sure that I'm thinking about what I want, that I'm occupying my mind with the new story, with what I want, with thinking of myself with a high self-concept, and thinking of my person with all the qualities that are important to me, with that person, you know, those mental conversations that we talked about this about it in this channel, is have that mental conversation with him. Hear that your person telling you, I love you so much, you're the love of my life, I could never live without you, right, etc. Right? It's make sure that every now moment you're doing your affirmations and you're doing that your inner conversations with your person, but you're always thinking about what you want, not the old story, not what happened in the past. You're thinking about what you want with those affirmations, and with the inner conversations that you have with your partner. Because I mean, if we keep thinking the same thing, we're gonna get stuck in that 3D, right? The old story that we don't want anymore. And what else? She also mentioned she had an end goal, right? She knew that, you know, the end goal is for him to move back home with me, but we created a mini goal that felt achievable to her, because sometimes if you know your goal is way too far in the future, then you're gonna be worried about, oh, is it gonna happen, right? Because like it just looks too far away. So it's important to create small goals, and for her it was like, I want us to communicate more often. And as we can see based on her story, like the communication just flowed, which is amazing. She also mentioned that she didn't really believe in her affirmations, and that's something that my clients ask me quite often, like, do I have to believe my affirmations? No, you don't. To me, my indication for when I say an affirmation and I'm like, I don't feel it, I don't believe it, it's my indication that I've been thinking the very opposite of that. For example, I am chosen, right? I feel weird because maybe I've been telling myself for a very long time that no one chooses me, that everyone rejects me, right? So that's my indication that I have to continue and persist in that affirmation, right? I believe it's just a thought that you keep thinking, persist in affirming that. And even if you don't believe it, you're going to start seeing evidence of that. And then you will believe, oh, yeah, I'm chosen because I've experienced it, right? And also, time is irrelevant. Sometimes we worry too much about, well, I haven't talked to my partner in 4 years, or we haven't been together for 6 months, or I haven't heard from him in whatever amount of time. Time is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. But we are really going to start seeing movement the moment that we only think about what we want. Because, yeah, a lot of people ask me, and I'm sure a lot of other coaches, like, well, how long is it going to take? Well, it will take us long, like we don't know exactly, right? Because we don't live in your mind, but it will take as long as it can happen really quickly if you're only thinking about what you want. If you make sure that every now moment you're thinking about your person with the qualities that are important to you. You're having those mental conversations with your person. You make sure that your affirmations are all day, right? Every day you're doing your affirmations, you're thinking about what you want, you're claiming that person, he's mine, right? All this techniques that we have to keep us in the now moment and thinking about what we want. So yeah, that's the success story that I wanted to share. Use these tips, these techniques, and you see that they really work. It's magic, and that's why I love doing this. And if she was able to get her husband to start communicating with her, you can do it too. And like she mentioned, the work is not over, right? We have more goals, right? But now she's super excited, which is great. She's excited for, okay, what's next? I see that it works. And that's what I want you guys to feel. Start working with it. Start working with those mental conversations, only thinking about your person, like with the qualities that are important to you. Describing them like, he loves me so much, I am irresistible to him, like, etc., etc. And you're gonna start seeing movement. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. If you need help with your specific situation, I can help you, or there's many other coaches as well. We're all here to help you. And yeah, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Bye-bye.